Songs that changed rock history, from the 50s to the 90s. 1950s. Rock Around the Clock. Bill Haley and His Comets. 1954. Driven by Marshall Idol's walking bass and swing-inspired drumming, this was the first rock and roll hit to storm the charts worldwide, marking the birth of a new era. Johnny B. Good. Chuck Berry. 1958. Berry's Gibson ES 350T guitar riff became rock's first iconic lick. Backed by boogie-woogie piano, the song set the standard for electric guitar as the voice of rock. 1960s. I Want to Hold Your Hand. The Beatles. 1963. Built on a 1-5-6-4 progression, the track's driving hand claps and jangly guitars sparked Beatlemania and the British invasion. I Can't Get No Satisfaction. The Rolling Stones. 1965. Keith Richards' Gibson Maestro fuzz riff defined the song, while Charlie Watts' tight backbeat made it one of rock's most dangerous grooves. Like a Rolling Stone. Bob Dylan. 1965. 6 minutes long. Without Cooper's improvised Hammond organ line stealing the spotlight, this song turned folk poetry into rock power. A Day in the Life. The Beatles. 1967. Orchestral crescendos, tape splicing, and Lennon's haunting vocals created a sonic collage that pushed recording technology to its limits. Purple Haze. The Jimi Hendrix Experience. 1967. Built on the tritone, Hendrix's Stratocaster, fed through a fuzz face and wah pedal, redefined electric guitar as pure expression. The Doors. Light My Fire. 1967. Ray Manzarek's Vox Continental organ intro defined psychedelic rock. A modal jam with extended solos made it groundbreaking for mainstream radio. David Bowie. Space Oddity. 1969. With its mellotron strings and narrative lyrics, Bowie blurred the lines between rock and art. Major Tom was born here, signaling glam rock's rise. Good Times, Bad Times. Led Zeppelin. 1969. John Bonham's rapid bass drum triplets and Jimmy Page's Les Paul tone launched heavy rock, while John Paul Jones' bass locked it all together. Pink Floyd. Money. 1973. In 7/4 time with tape-looped cash register effects, this track showcased progressive rock's experimentation. David Gilmour's guitar solo remains iconic. 1970s. Bohemian Rhapsody. Queen. 1975. Layered vocal harmonies and Brian May's red special guitar solos created a rock opera. Freddie Mercury's piano-led arrangement broke every rule of pop songwriting. Anarchy in the UK. Sex Pistols. 1976. Steve Jones' raw power chords, Paul Cook's relentless drumming, and Rotten Sneer ripped rock back to its raw DIY core. The Clash. London Calling. 1979. With reggae-inspired bass lines, punk urgency, and politically charged lyrics, The Clash expanded punk into a global voice. Recorded live in the studio for maximum grit. 1980s. Michael Jackson. Billie Jean. 1982. A tight drum machine groove, Louis Johnson's unforgettable bass line, and Quincy Jones' crystal clear production. With Thriller, MJ brought rock, funk, and pop together. U2. Sunday Bloody Sunday. 1983. The Edge's delay-driven guitar, achieved with a Memory Man pedal, created a sound that defined 80s arena rock. Politically powerful and musically innovative. Guns N' Roses. Sweet Child, O' Mine. 1987. Slash's iconic opening riff, played on a Gibson Les Paul copy, and the song's shifting dynamics made it one of the last great anthems of the hard rock era. Nirvana. Smells Like Teen Spirit. 1991. With power chord riffs drenched in distortion, Dave Grohl's explosive drumming, and Cobain's raw vocals, this track ended arena rock and launched the grunge era. Pearl Jam. Alive. 1991. Stone Gossard's riff and Mike McCready's soaring solo gave grunge an epic, classic rock feel. a track that defined alternative's emotional depth. Radiohead, Creep, 1992. Built around a haunting progression in G major, with Johnny Greenwood's disruptive blasts of guitar before the chorus. A perfect expression of alienation in the 90s. Rage Against the Machine, Killing in the Name, 1992. Tom Morello turned his guitar into a DJ turntable with toggle switch tricks and whammy pedal effects. Combined with politically charged lyrics, it reshaped rap rock. And that's 20 songs that reshaped the history of rock, from Chuck Berry's Blueprint to Nirvana and beyond. Each track pushed boundaries in sound, technology, or attitude. You can check the full playlist in the description.